Hi everybody, Laura Iman here. I want to share with you a couple of things to get you ready mentally for your 5-day no sugar journey with Laura starting on May 20th. So the reason why I'm doing this for the community is because I really would like to have anybody who's interested experience what their relationship with sugar is. To me, that's the whole point of doing this no sugar journey with you. You're not necessarily going to lose weight. You're not necessarily going to stay off sugar for 20 years like I have. I simply want you to become familiar with what your relationship with sugar is. And then I would suggest that you journal it. Write it down so that you can really see, plain and simple, on a piece of paper, what it's all about. So I'm all about mindset and strategy. And for 5 days, you're going to get a mindset tip, and you're also going to get a strategy. I mean, I can give you 1,000 tips on mental toughness and mindset, but they won't mean anything unless you have a strategy, which is a solid foundation for why you're doing anything. So we're going to have 5 days of strategy and 5 days of mental toughness tips. But right now, I want to give you a head start on strategy for day one. And that is, ask yourself, why are you doing this 5-day challenge? What's the reason? I mean, everybody has their own reasons. Some say, well, I'm 40 pounds overweight, I don't feel well, I want to lose weight. Another person might tell me, oh, I've got type 2 diabetes and I don't want it to get worse. A third person will say, gee, I don't know if I have a problem with sugar or not, but I'd like to experience and see what it's all about. And somebody might say, oh, I'm going to do it because Laura's my friend. So we're going to explore the whys, but those whys, you know what the problem with them is? They're not really juicy whys. They might be important reasons. I don't want anybody to do it for me. They may be important reasons, but they're not juicy enough reasons. So I want you to start exploring why you're really doing this. And we're going to talk a lot more about this strategy on day one, but I want you to start thinking about it now. Okay, here are the guidelines for the 5 days. No white sugar, no brown sugar or dark brown sugar, no honey, no molasses, no maple syrup. Now, this next part is where I start to get hate mail. No artificial sweeteners. That means no diet soda, no artificial sweeteners in your coffee. Why? Because it's equally as toxic as the white powder. And also, your brain doesn't know the difference. You're going to have a whole bunch of diet sodas and artificial sweeteners in your coffee, and your brain's going to still just get as lit up. You're going to have that toxic stuff in your body, and you're not really going to have the experience of what it's like to be completely clean of the sugary stuff for 5 days. So we're going cold turkey on this, but I'm here to support you on it. No honey, no molasses or maple syrup, even though it's pure and it's right out of nature. We don't want it because, again, it's going to light up your brain and it's going to want more and it's going to trigger a huge insulin spike, and we don't want that. Alcohol is fine unless it is like something like a whiskey sour where you're having those sweetened maraschino cherries, I think they're called, and you're having these sugary mixes put in it. But beer and wine is fine. We're not dealing with the sugar and alcohol right now. Also, I want you to start reading labels, because when you go to the store, 3/4 of the food out there that's processed has sugar in it. So here are the guidelines for your processed foods, which I hope you're not eating a whole lot of anyway. If sugar is listed as the 5th ingredient or less, then that product is legal. So for example, salad dressing. 99.9% of the salad dressings, sugar is the second, third ingredient on the label in the bottle, so it's off limits. I haven't bought a bottle of salad dressing in 20 years. I make my own with oil and vinegar. But if it is the 5th ingredient or less, it's legal. So look at your breads, look at your spaghetti sauces, and enjoy making your own salad dressings at home with oil and vinegar. Have I covered everything? If you have a question, DM me, or better yet, leave it in the comment box below so that I can see it and the rest of the community can see it. So we're going to gear up on the 20th of May to the 25th. Stay tuned for a couple of more videos along these lines. But I'm here for you to support you. If you have any questions, text me or put a comment in the comment box. I love you, I care about you, and I believe in you. Take care.